content to follow the template of games like Guitar Hero, Nintendo has aimed to create a title that focuses on the freedom of creating music rather than trying to achieve a perfect score. It's a different take on the genre, but does it produce a sweet sound, or is it just a racket? Wii Music's options fall into 3 distinct categories. You can jam to songs, take basic music lessons, or play one of 3 music-based minigames. Players will spend most of their time in jam mode, where you can play through songs or simply choose an instrument and improvise. Each song features up to 6 instrumental parts, allowing you to choose whether you want to play rhythm, percussion, melody, or harmony. You can select an instrument that fits the part, choose from different genres of music like rock, jazz, and reggae, and even play a song multiple times to fill in every position with your own performances. There is no scoring. Instead, after each song, you're allowed to grade yourself. It's absurd. You can also save a video of your performance, and in general, there's a curious emphasis on video creation. Most songs and instruments are unlocked based on the number of videos you've saved, and the game doesn't offer an option to skip a video you've just made, forcing you to wait for playback to start before you can pause and back out. There are about 50 songs in all, but 45 of them have to be unlocked. The song selection is clearly aimed at children and parents, consisting mostly of folk tunes and outdated pop songs, with a few game themes and classical selections in the mix. Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star is shoved down players' throats at every turn, and only stargazing little girls will tolerate playing through the bridal march. If you're even the least bit contemporary, the track listing is a joke. None of the included songs that were written in the past 20 years even feature the real artists. They're horrible MIDI approximations. Wii Music's lessons are the most interesting part of the game, walking you through basic patterns for different instruments and musical genres. You'll learn different patterns of notes and be challenged to keep the beat going on your own. Wii Music's minigames include the Guitar Hero-like handbell harmony, the baton-waving maestro mode, and Pitch Perfect, which runs players through a gauntlet of pitch-matching tests. While the game's lessons serve as a decent means of guiding players towards musical education, the weak song list and forced video creation won't hold players' attention for long. One of the first things you'll learn in Wii Music is that the 60-plus instruments all boil down to 4 different control schemes. The exact same motion is used to play the piano, the drums, and the dog, while other instruments share controls designed around the guitar, the violin, or the flute. The range of instruments includes not only the dulcimer, cowbell, and bagpipes, but also far too many gimmick instruments such as cheerleader, rapper, black belt, and beatboxer. These additions are obviously a failed attempt at making the game hip. Combining several of them into a band can make for music even worse than what's included on the disc. If you hit the key notes in one of the pre-programmed songs, you'll get some decent results, but trying to pick up an instrument and improvise doesn't really work since you have no control over the notes you're playing. While some players have anticipated the game's expanded drum mode, the controls are terrible. Rather than simply striking out in the proper direction to hit each drum, players have to hold a different button or direction on the control pad and waggle. It doesn't matter how you hold the Wii Remote or nunchuck, it makes for lots of confusion and tired thumbs. Sounding good while playing Wii Music is practically impossible. If you attempt to get a group of people to play by ear as intended, make sure you have some earplugs handy. Frustration is the word that comes to mind as you try to remember a tune or find your place. However, Wii Music's dirty little secret is that you can actually display a note chart by hitting the minus button. It isn't visually elegant, but it does provide a clear guide and makes Wii Music far more easy on the ears. It has a casual vibe, but getting a satisfying result can take more dedication than you'd expect to get satisfactory results. Wii Music uses the same drag-and-drop visual style as Wii Sports and Wii Fit, using tie-clad Miis and introducing Muppetish toots to play alongside you. Songs are relatively short, shaved down to under 2 minutes long. For a music game, you'd expect Nintendo to adopt high-quality sound samples like those found in jam sessions on the DS. But the instruments in Wii Music are outmatched even by some cell phone ringtones. Any parents who buy this for their kids will likely soon regret it. Using the note charts makes playing Wii music tolerable, but if you try to freeform it, be prepared for disaster. It's more of an educational experience for dedicated participants, but the poor sound samples, ancient song selection, and poor controls will have many players quitting the band before its first real gig.